Hello builders. Today, let's automate client onboarding. Let's build this simple AI workflow that will reply to the customer with their welcome message and also record client details into our own database. If you find this useful, please drop a like and subscribe for more AI no-code tips. Let's get this going. Okay, I'll start from the form. I will use a form, but of course, you could be using a webhook if you already have a form on your landing page or on your app. I won't use authentication for this test. Now let me fill all of this up and I'll see you when I have the form filled up. Okay, so we have a form called client onboarding with the description of please fill up the required fields. And those fields are the name of the person, which is element type of text, and it is a required field. Also an email of element type, email. Then I ask them for their industry. Let's say that our company serves a few different industries. So in the drop-down list, they will have to choose in between construction, warehousing, logistics, and other. Also a required field. Then what are you hoping to achieve from our collaboration in the next 3 months, which will be a text area because, I will give them a bit more space to write their answer. And the only one that is not required is anything else we should know. And I'm also adding additional option, append anytime attribution, and I'm taking it off. Let's save this and test this step. Okay, I have a form and I will fill it up and come back right back to you. Okay, so here's the form. I have the name, the email, industry will be construction. What would you like to achieve? We would like to build an app to handle our internal processes on construction sites, and other nodes would like to start no later than in 2 weeks. We can submit this and we see that it went through. Let's actually pin this answer so we don't have to always go back to the form to submit something. And I want to do a couple of things. First of all, let's register this form submission so that we have a full database of all the client onboarding processes that we currently have. For that, I'll use Google Sheets and append a row in the sheet. Right. For credentials, please look at another video in this channel. I have a video on how to create credentials for Google Sheets. Then I will find this customer onboarding Google Sheet and first sheet in the document. So for timestamp, we have the timestamp out here, the name. I need to assign each of the fields from the form submission to the correct columns. Industry, looking for is what would you like to achieve, and other nodes is other nodes. We can test this step. And we can see that this last submission is already here. All right, cool. Next, what I would like to do is create an automatic answer to the customer, welcoming them and replying to the customer with whatever they wrote in their message. I will use basic LLM chain for that. Let me rearrange stuff. Let's assign a model first. I will use OpenAI. 4.1 mini will suffice. I don't need anything fancy out here. I will define my user message below, change that into expression, and we'll use this prompt. You are a helpful customer onboarding specialist. Your job is to take in the customer onboarding form and write a reply email to the customer. Be natural but professional. The email should be concise. Your email should react to what the customer is hoping to achieve with us, as well as their industry and other notes they provide. Here's the information from the form. The name I got, from the form submission. The email industry hoping to achieve, and additional notes I got from the form submission. Sign off the email with your company, and do not write subject line in this email because sometimes they do. Right, let's test the step. And I can see that the message went through. We have a markdown message, which we can then send as an email. because we don't only want for that email body to be created, we also want to send it. So let's use Gmail and send a message. Again, for credentials, I have another video on this channel for how to create credentials to Gmail. Resources message, operation is sent. 2, we are using whatever the email they provided. Subject will be welcome. Email type will be text, and I am just dragging whatever the agent created into the message. Let's test the step. It went through, and if I go and look at my Gmail account, here I have the message, and I see that I didn't take out any then attribution. So let's do that. Go to options, add append any then attribution, take this off. Let's test the step again. And if I reload, I have a new message, which is same thing. So, hi Montes, thank you for reaching out to us. We're excited to help you build an app tailored to streamline your internal processes on construction sites. Given your goal to get started within the next 2 weeks, we will prioritize a smooth and efficient onboarding to meet your timeline. I'll be in touch shortly with the next steps to get things underway. If you have any immediate questions, feel free to reach out. Looking forward to working with your company. Well, probably in this case, you would like for your company to be, somebody specific. But other than that, it's an automatic message that goes out, which is exactly what we wanted. We can save this and use this workflow for client onboarding. Other options for this would be to start from webhook if you have a landing page or an app with the form, or also you can start from another workflow, and this workflow would be just an add-on to onboard customers. If you like this, please drop a like below, comment on what you'd like to see next, and click on the screen to see my latest video.